Hi everyone, and thank you for joining me on today's episode of Indian Folk Art Form. In this video, we'll learn how to do Warli painting as well as discuss some of the interesting points about this form of painting. Warli painting can be done on various materials such as cloth, paper, canvas, even walls, which we can see at different places in India. I am demonstrating this painting on a sketchbook paper using acrylics and a thin pointed brush, which is really necessary to do minor detailings. Firstly, paint the full paper with red ochre, also called Indian red. Here to mix Indian red color, I am mixing crimson, burnt sienna and black and camlin acrylic colors. This painting has a unique background in Indian red, which denotes walls made of red brick. Once the painting is completely dry, it looks like this, reflecting Indian red. And then start sketching the figures on the background as shown. These are a set of basic geometric shapes, a circle, a triangle and a square. These shapes are symbolic of different elements of nature. The circle and a triangle comes from their observation of nature. The circle represents the sun and the moon, where a triangle is derived from mountains and pointed trees. In contrast, a square appears to be a human invention, indicating a piece of land. You can use pencil to mark outlines. Here I used a thin pointed pen to show the outlining clearly in the video. Once the outlining is done, start coloring with white. Ancient Indians used different materials to paint this form of art. The white pigment was made from a mixture of rice paste and water with gum as a binder. A bamboo stick is chewed at the end to give it the texture of a paintbrush. And guess what? This tribal art was originated in Maharashtra around 3000 BC, where it is still practiced today. Festivals and dances are common scenes in this form of painting. One of the central aspects depicted in many Warli paintings is the tarpa dance. The tarpa, a trumpet-like instrument, is played in turns by different village men. Men and women enlighten their hands and move in a circle around tarpa player. The circle formation of dancers is also said to resemble the circle of life. This art, to some extent, makes us think of being environmentally conscious and finding joy in simple things of life. It usually consists of daily life activities which existed in the ancient India, such as agricultural activities, rearing of animals and birds, festivals, even wedding scenes. Women in this painting are usually represented by a bun on their heads. This is the rhythm of the way of Warli life, and it is beautifully captured in simple understated images in white. Looking at the demonstration, you might feel this simple art takes less time than usual, but the detailings of the art takes much more time than usual depending on the size of the canvas you use. Warli art is evolving and recognized worldwide these days. Where in the year 2013, Coca Cola launched a campaign featuring Warli painting in order to highlight the ancient culture and represent a sense of togetherness. The campaign was called Come Home on Deepavali and specifically targeted the modern youth. The campaign included advertising on traditional mass media combined with radio, the internet, and out of home media. In the demonstration, I have used a compass to draw the circle. You can use other tools as well. Make sure you give 1 inch space between each circle. Even I explored it for the first time and made a mistake not giving sufficient space, and the circle looked a bit cramped. Art is all about exploring. This is not the only way of doing Warli painting. You can explore as much as you can and do it in a way which suits you the best. Once the painting is done, check out for final detailings if you have missed any. Here I am joining the hands of people which I have missed earlier. Here is the final outlook of the Warli art.